What's up, DC? I'm Logan.
And I'm Olivia. It's Tuesday, March 7th. Today is National Crown Rose Support Day.
Here's the news.
Congratulations to the Panther Roach for placing 4th in hip hop and 6th in POM at the Nationals in Orlando, Florida.
All this week, the DCHSY Club will be collecting used shoes for the organization WaterStep. These shoes will be sold to people in poor countries at a low cost, and the profit from those sales will help provide clean water for those very same people. Go through your closet, Panthers, and bring in your unused shoes. Students will be by during CCR to collect shoes, or you can drop them off in room 213, Mr. Easley's room.
The boys basketball team will play Meade County for the 3rd Region Championship today at 7 p.m. at the Owensboro Sports Center. Tickets for the game will be on sale in the DCHS Athletic Office today from 7:45 to 3 p.m. The student section seats are $6 if purchased at school and $8 at the Sports Center. No tickets will be held. It is a first-come, first-served basis.
We are very excited to announce that in just 3 days and one crazy week, we had raised $671.60 for Pennies for Patients. We have the rest of this week to reach the goal of $2,017. Current standings are: first place is Miss Venegas' Advocate with $90.12. Second place is Miss Fellnhouse's Advocate with $88.79. And third place is Mrs. Clark's Advocate with $68.76. Now stay tuned for a video about the Leukemia Society.
How do you feel when you get spinal taps? What happens?
I have to stop eating at midnight.
And then?
I go into the hospital. We wait, and then we go into a room, and then the spinal tap happens.
He loves sports, soccer, baseball, and he had done camps throughout the summer. And I remember giving him a shower one night, and he had bruises all over his body. And I called the pediatrician, and she sent us for blood work on a Monday. And Tuesday morning, I got a call at 6:30 in the morning to send us to the hospital. In the ER, I remember being pulled aside by the ER doctor and told that AJ had leukemia.
Thank you for participating in the Collect for Cures program. You will be helping a lot of people with cancer. In fact, many of the people you will be helping are students just like yourselves. The money you raise will help the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society help find cures for cancers that are in the blood.
Being part of the program is really touching. Seeing that you're changing so many people's lives is amazing.
If I'm here in school and we're raising money for them, that I know that they're not out there alone fighting for themselves.
The best part for me for participating is just knowing that I'm helping people.
Well, there are different types of these cancers, affecting the billions of red and white cells that make up our blood. Cancer happens when the white cells that fight viruses grow out of control. When that happens, the body can no longer protect itself from getting sick.
He couldn't run. He kept complaining of his stomach hurting, that he couldn't breathe, that he just didn't have the energy.
Blood cancer affects more than just the blood. It affects the marrow in your bones and your lymph nodes, too. Did you know that there are nearly 1.2 million people living with or in remission from a blood cancer in the United States?
There were so many setbacks, there were so many hospital stays.
For Grace, her mass was bulky in size, and so they decided that they were going to do about 5 rounds of chemo.
When I used to get chemotherapy, some of the medicines you didn't really feel that well.
Okay, so how do you help? You are going to help kids and adults with blood cancers because the money you raise helps doctors and researchers find new medicines that can treat the cancer. Like immunotherapies that use the patient's own immune system to fight the cancer.
We try to raise money for kids that have cancer and try to find a cure.
You can raise money online. Every class will get their own fundraising page, and every student can set up their own online page that is easily shared on social.
my class, we would have like our own page and we raise money. Everybody in the class shares a link.
There are so many ideas on how to raise even more money.
We're also doing Chuck Your Change, where teen drivers, they could chuck the change from out their cars.
By raising money, you can earn volunteer hours. There are also other prizes, like a limited edition t-shirt. You can even win a celebration party, too.
We know that we're doing something important for other people, and we're getting a step closer to finding cures and making people's lives better.
At this point in our journey, AJ is, what sports are you playing?
Baseball and soccer.
And he's in school, and we are still getting treatment, and there's a lot of hope.
Not only will you be helping kids just like you who are sick, but you will be helping change the future of cancer treatment by helping researchers discover new cures. And most importantly, you get to be the reason someone lives. And that's the biggest reward.
Thank you for all the schools that are participating in this amazing fundraising opportunity.
Thank you for giving money and supporting people like our family, raise awareness and research money. We are grateful for everything that you've done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all that you're doing.
In preparation for Pi Day, students can participate in a bracelet making activity this Thursday during CCR Miss Whitner's room. The bracelets will be worn on Pi Day, Tuesday, March 14th. All supplies will be provided for free. A sign-up sheet is located outside of Miss Whitmer's classroom, room 117.
Now stay tuned for a video about the Pi for the Y fundraiser. Yearbooks will continue to be on sale throughout this week in the lobby during lunch. The price is $60. Please see Ms. Head in room 132 with questions. Attention girls, are you interested in giving back to your community? Do you enjoy volunteering and serving others? Do you want to make a difference to local nonprofits in Owensboro? If so, you might be interested in joining Impact 100 Next Generation. See Ms. Kimbrell in the guidance office for more information. Now stay tuned for an episode of Powers Points.
Good morning, DC family. I've got a couple things I want to talk to you about today. Really today it's about being grateful. You know, there's a lot of things in your life I'm sure that you can stop and think about, that you can feel good about, that you have in your life. Reflect on all the things that you had to be grateful for. Is what I'd like for you to do. Stop and think about it, you know, and not just think about it, but I'd like for you to write these things down. When you have a chance, when you have time, I'd like for you to think, what are some things that I have or some people that I have in my life that I can be thankful for or grateful for? And we've all got things in our lives that we can be grateful for. None of the things in our life that we have, they've been given to us, right? And we haven't really earned them, but they've just been given to us. You know, there's many things I'm sure that you can feel like that you've been blessed. Your life's been blessed in some way, somehow. So take a minute, take a few minutes, and at some point this week, if you can do it today, great, but write down all the different things you can be thankful for. too often we don't realize how great we have it until something's taken away. You think about your health. Sunday night, I started to not feel good. I could tell my body started aching, started getting like, you know, how you get the cold sweats, and I started getting that, like I was getting ready to get sick. And I didn't realize until how good I had it. Now, I feel better today, and it took about 24 hours to get rid of. But, you know, I take my health for granted. I know I do. And so that's something that I know that I need to think about and write down. That when I feel good, that's something I can be grateful for. I've got many people in my life that love me and that I love. And those people I don't need to take for granted. They might not always be here. You know, definitely, we're all not going to be here. At some point, we're all going to die. So be grateful for what you got, and however big or small it may be. Be happy about that. Be thankful. Don't take people or circumstances for granted. It's easy to take your loved ones for granted. It's easy to take your friends for granted sometimes, that they're always going to be there. And it's easy to take sometimes circumstances for granted. When things are working out for you, don't take those for granted. Again, they may not always be there, and it might not always be that great situation. So think about that as you go throughout your week this week. Be grateful. Be a grateful person. Be happy for what you've been given. Hope you guys have a great week, and as always, stay classy, DC.
You are invited to participate in March Madness Spirit Days all this month. Thursday is Western wear. Dust off your bolo, iron your flannel, and boot scoot and boogie down the hallway. Stay tuned for more Spirit Days coming later in March.
Attention girls interested in running track. Girls track and field are accepting new runners. Go to room 222 to speak with Miss Whitney for more information. Practices are Monday through Thursday, 3:30 to 5. The coaches can't wait to see you. Also, Thursday, March 9th at 6 p.m., there is a parent meeting in the Media Center.
AP exam registration ends this Friday. Make sure you register if you haven't already. Registration closes Friday at 3 o'clock p.m. If you have any questions, please contact Neil Hayden or Chris Shaw in guidance.
Attention Theater Society members. There is a meeting after school on March 14th from 3:30 to 5.
The annual Color Blast 5K is Saturday, March 18th at 8 a.m. You can walk or run. It's a great way to support the special needs community.
Students who are enrolled in a spring 2017 OCTC course may begin receiving notification through an email about their spring bill. If anyone has questions about an OCTC bill, you may call 1-855-5-GO-OCTC.
The DC Media Center is hosting a March Madness tournament of books based upon the 16 most checked out books and series of books from the past year. Stop by the Media Center to see which 16 titles and series were most popular, and be on the lookout for an email from Ms. Wilkerson so you can vote in Sweet 16 this week during CCR.
Are you good at art? KWC is hosting an art exhibit for local high school students. There are cash prizes and it is free to enter. The artwork can be in any medium and any size, and there are no limits for the number of entries. Work can be dropped off at the Ralph Center of Fine Arts at KWC on March 14th from 4 to 8 p.m. For any questions, please contact Mr. Norris.
Attention seniors, check the guidance website as scholarships are being updated on a daily basis.
Attention girls, all area high school girls are invited to Kentucky Wesleyan College on March 11th from 10:30 to 3 for a Women's Empowerment Conference.
Attendees will learn many essential life skills, some for now, some for life after high school, including managing personal finances, how to buy a home, healthy eating, work and life balance, and more. It will be an informational, packed, and empowering day.
For more information, see the CCR Center Facebook page and click on the Women's Empowerment link.
Here's what's going on today at DC.
The boys basketball regional final with DC versus Meade County is tonight at 7 p.m. at the Sports Center. Make sure to come out and support your Panthers.
That's all your news for today, DC.
Stay classy.